Hello students, now we'll see the data structure using C, its basics. C is a procedural programming language known for its simplicity and the flexibility. Its basic structure consists of a set of elements and the syntax rules that we need to follow using the writing the C program. Now following are some rules for the writing of the C program. First is the comments. Comments are used to provide the information about the code but are ignored by the compiler. In C, comments can be single line comments starting with the double slash backslash lines, or the multiple line comments enclosed with start of the backslash and the star and end with the star and the backslash. For example, this is the double slash backslash line. This is used for the mention the single line comments, and this is the backslash star. This is used for the introduction for the multi-line comments. Now second, the processor directives. Processor directives starts with the hash symbols and are used to include the header files or define the macros and to perform other processing tasks. Common directives includes the hash include for the including the header files and hash define for defining the macros. For example, here we can include the hash include stdio.h, that is standard input output header file. Also we can define the values of any variable like that pi value is 3.14159. Like that we can include or define the directives. Now third is the main function. Every C program must have a main function. Execution of the program begins with the main function. For example, here integer main. Here in this main function we can define the codes, and the end of the main function is the return 0. Now fourth is the data types. C supports various data types such as integer, float, characters, etc. Now we can use this declaration of the variable. For example, here we have declared the age as an integer, price as a float, and a grade as a character. Now fifth is the variable declaration. Variables are declared before they are used in a C program. We can simply define the data types and their variable name. For example, here I defined the integer x and the y. Now sixth is the statements and the expressions. C program consists of statements and the expressions that performs actions or a calculation. Statements typically ends with a semicolon. Here x is equals to 10 and y is equals to x plus 5. These are those two statements used, and here they are ends with the semicolon. Seventh is the functions. We can define our own functions in adding to the main to break the program into the smaller or manageable parts. For example, here we included the function that add. Here the type of the function is the integer. Here integer a and integer b. This function performs the addition of a and b and returns the addition of a and b. Now it control structure. C provides the control structures such as if, else, while, for, etc. to control the flow of our program. For example, if x is greater than 0, then print x is positive, else print x is a non-positive. Like that, while y is less than 100, we perform the different tasks. Like that, for loop, for integer I is equal to 0, for limit I is less than 5, increase I plus plus. For this condition, we can perform this task. Now the input output function. C provides the functions like printf and scanf for the input and output operation. For example, suppose we wanted to display some message to the users, then here simply you use the printf, enter your age. Or suppose you wanted to take data from the users, then you can use the scanf, %d and age. Now the libraries. We can use the functions from the standard libraries by including the appropriate header files and linking with the necessary libraries. For example, here we are added the standard input output library, or we are included here mass library. Now the return statements. The main function typically ends with a return statement, indicating the program's exit status. Here typically we are used 0 means a successful example of execution of the program. Thank you.